Hey, what's up, everybody?
Today's episode, we're going to talk about what keeps us motivated.
Well, what keeps you motivated?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm Ranuma.
And I'm Iz.
And welcome to the R&I Podcast.
All right.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Wow. That's like it's like we've been gone for like 2 years or something.
I know, right? Welcome back. It's been a while.
Isn't that like a song too?
I think so. All right. So today's episode is going to be on motivation. What keeps you motivated?
Well, let's go dive right into it right now.
Okay. Go ahead, man. Start it up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just bring it out there right now. Music
Yes.
is always comes in clutch, like all the time. When I lose concentration and I just have a hard time focusing, just put on some earphones and just listen to some music, and right there the work gets done. I don't know, like not soon, not later. It just gets done, and that's all I need to happen, to get something completed.
When I'm angry,
Yeah.
music helps.
Yeah, what do you listen to? Like some hardcore rock,
No,
like screaming stuff, or
when I'm angry, I write or I sing like songs I grew up with, like songs from Hawaii, like songs from Ikolu, 3+, guys like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's everything with music. When you're writing stuff down, you're listening to any kind, depending on your mood, I guess. And I think that just ties into like one of our previous episode, where we talked about the Notebook and when I'm listening to, let's say, I don't know, something where I just love my significant other or whatnot, like, and they just write some stuff down. So it just keeps me going all the time with music.
Oh yeah, and music's also how we met.
Yeah.
Like we were in class, in college, and we had to talk about ourselves. I said I was a singer and a music engineer at the time. I was doing some internship, and then you were a singer-songwriter, and I forgot what else you said.
Man, like a nerd, I was in the front of that class too.
I was all the way up in the back.
Yeah, we were.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't we start in the front of the class too?
No, I was in the back. Yeah, because I saw you in the front. You were like in the second row, I think, on the right, far right.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
And then me and our boy Alejandro.
Yeah.
We were next to each other.
I know. That's where I had to do like a double take. I had to look back. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, that's where the cool kids was at in the back. You know what I'm saying?
And then the
psychology.
Next day, I'm like, hey, I heard you like music. I like music too.
Yeah. Like, let's work on some music.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember the first days. That's when we was like messing around with like Reason on Apple.
Oh yeah.
But I was on an HP.
Dang.
And I didn't understand the like latency, and so there was always delay. And I was like, oh, we can't do anything today.
I know.
So I ended up making like spam and eggs,
with some Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I remember those days. In between
music, people. In between, gets us like motivated.
Yeah, in between like classes, actually. We would go to your house and then work on some music, and then we'd be eating because it was around lunchtime.
Yeah, and we'd be playing Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, smashing this dude. No, I'm just kidding. Shots fired. Nah, I'm not really that great at that game, but music.
Yeah. Let's go back to music.
Music, yeah, that's it's always around because that's like that's why it's my number one thing that I had to put out there. And again, that's like one of our common things, music,
Yeah, totally.
So what do you have in your first one? What keeps you motivated, actually? What's one of them?
Being organized actually helps me being motivated because say I wanted to do something, like say I wanted to record a song.
Yeah.
As long as I have everything in order, I can, everything just kind of goes in smooth. You know what I mean? Let me take you into a process of mine. So say I'm at home, I want to record a song. So basically I already have my microphone set up into the interface for my computer to just start up. Yeah. So I start up my program. I fire up the session, and whatnot. I grab all my instruments, I grab all the stands, and I set them up, and I plug in everything, and I make sure everything is ready to go by the time I'm ready to use it. So if I needed the ukulele, if I needed the drum machine, if I needed the bass, it's all right there in front of me. Now, if if it's everywhere, all over the place, like say if I left it out for like a week, but I move things, you know what I mean? I unplug stuff and move stuff. So if it's just all over the place and I want to record a song, I don't even record it with it. I just grab the ukulele and I grab my memo on my phone and I just record it. I was like, okay, I'll just get to this later. And there's like maybe 6 or 8 songs on my phone that I have not touched yet. Because of it being not organized. There's no routine. Yeah. You know what I mean? And also, and routine as well, along with the organization. If I don't have something that I'm doing every day, like there's no muscle memory, then it's kind of
like getting up at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm. If I used to do that back in the day, but I don't do that anymore. I should do that.
You go to sleep like 3 hours later than
I go to sleep when I wake 3 hours after you wake up. Yes.
That's like the perfect time I text you. Like I wake up like, oh, is he still awake? I forgot. Let me go text him.
You get me all the time too.
But that's funny how you say it about the voice memo though, where you record it. That's pretty dope. I like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's like for me, like the memo thing is incredible. It's an incredible program, and a lot of people downplay it, but it's one of the best things ever. Like I have a friend here who gave me like hundreds of song samples, and he's like, "Yo, I need some concepts, so just go ahead and use your memo or your voice recorder on your phone, and then just send it to me, and we'll work from there." I was like, "Okay," and so I sent him like 8 to 10 songs or different concepts of songs, and it hasn't gotten off yet, but it'll be there. I have faith.
You still got that motivation, right?
But the way that he asked for it, there's limited organization and routine for it. I could literally do it at any time of the day because the music's already there, and I just need to sing to it. That's it.
No, that's true. That's true.
And I'm always with my phone. Like in the last episode, you guys already know that I have my phone on me at all times.
Right.
I basically live on that thing, and that's where my voice recorder is. Did you know my phone didn't even have a recorder on it? No way. I had to download it. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is whack, but I use it, so it doesn't matter.
So you literally had to download the app?
I had to download a voice recording app. Yeah.
Oh, the voice recording app. Well, I mean that's not a bad thing because there's a lot of different recording apps out there where you can actually edit it. And
that's true.
Just do little, side projects on there.
Mm-hmm. You can even compress and stuff like that.
Nothing too big, but just enough to actually get it to where you want it to be, as far as the app goes.
And I do have, but when I have my iPod Touch and my iPad, they both have voice recording technology on there. So I don't use those all the time. I use them mainly on my phone. So, voice recording is definitely a great technology to have on your phones.
Yeah, I guess with your iPod, you can be listening to something kind of like the instrumentals of a song that you're trying to learn, and then record yourself with your phone, and then right there, boom.
Exactly. See that? See
where you're going there. All right.
Yup.
Okay. That brings us to the next one.
All right.
So the next one on my list is fear of failing. I don't know about you, but just the fact that you got that thing in the side, just telling you.
Wait, that's a motivation? Oh, dude, that's crazy.
I
never thought of it like that.
It's something weird. So the way I describe it is, you have something in your, like, you got the angel and then the devil over here.
Yeah.
Like, do it, but don't do it. But this one's kind of like, hey, if you don't fail, what's gonna happen? What's the end result? What are you gonna do?
So should you fail? Yeah, that makes sense.
So with this one, it's almost like going past that. What's gonna happen if I fail? Like, man, but just the fear of that, it just keeps me going. Because the race hasn't been completed or won yet, but the finish line is always going to be there. Now it's just the when you're going to get there.
True.
But if you don't even get there, then that means you failed. For me, that is. And it's almost like, but then at the same time, at least you tried. Because
Right.
to me, you never really fail something unless you didn't do it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah. Like, what is that? What is that phrase? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. That's exactly it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's more of like the completionist side of me, and super not a perfectionist, of course, but it's just that fear or just that voice telling me that you're gonna fail. You're just so gonna fail right now. You're gonna fail hard, and
That's true.
it's just like me. Okay, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fail.
But
I'm gonna keep going. You know.
have you ever done something that you didn't know what it meant to fail at? So,
Um,
like, it would be something that you, how would you say? You could say, so you learn something new,
yeah.
but and you know, you obviously have that mindset, like, I don't want to mess this up. You know what I mean?
Right.
However, what if you didn't know how to mess it up?
Oh, that's true. It's almost like,
Like-
you know, as a healthcare professional, you're going through school. You're going through all the education that you can possibly go through to be in the position that you're in, and then you go and see the patient, and the output is whatever you took in as far as education goes. And then so you really I want to say you almost cannot fail because any information to them is good information. But then there's this thing called misinformation where you give them the wrong thing, which is can be pretty vital, you know. So I think that can be a case, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Like, I definitely have a fear of failing to never want to lose. So I understand what you mean.
yeah, and I think it comes with the competitive side
Yeah, of course.
me,
Yeah,
you know.
of course.
I don't
Yeah.
know about you, but
No.
and that's where a lot of I don't know if you noticed, but I tend to like overthink a lot of things, and then that when I'm overthinking, that just means I'm in that mindset to I don't want to fail this, you know.
Right.
I want to do this. I really want to do it bad, and I'm trying so hard to not think about it, but at the same time I am because I'm overthinking it, you know. So the fear of failing is actually one of the motivations that I have.
I mean, yeah, no, totally. I understand. I mean, that is definitely, you know, like, I'm not going to lose, or this isn't going to make
Yeah.
me, you know, fail in life. I got this. Like, for me, it's a little different. Like, you know, when I take War Machine, for instance, like, you know, the
Right.
game that we play, I'd rather lose a ton of times to figure out what not to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, that'll help me win later.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's not, you know, been successful anytime soon. But it's a pretty pricey hobby, should I say?
I think your case
But-
is more of the dice rolls. Yeah, your
See,
dice rolls
it's
are
weird
just-
that it takes dice rolls, but then again, there's tons of other things that I could buy to help my game, which is kind of weird. So the War Machine game definitely is pretty penny. However, the game is very fun if you have the coin. Okay.
Yeah, well, see, I obviously don't have all the coins, but I
This guy
somehow
don't got all
find
the
a whole
coins.
bunch of ways to get those models. But
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We on a forum where people like respect this guy like to the T, man. They're like, oh yeah, he's great. He's great. Like,
Yeah,
like
right.
40 people saying that, like, in one thread. crazy.
Not true. Not
Yeah.
true.
But
39
it-
of them are like, who the heck is this guy?
But anyway, yeah. So that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, and then going back to War Machine, it's that one you need like a certain skill set and a certain like list.
You need
to
luck.
play. Yeah, and then that's what I was gonna say. Like you need luck. Like half of it is the skill, and then half of it is literally like the luck of the
75% is the luck. So I'll throw that. Because you can literally you can proxy anything. Proxy meaning substitute like a little, as long as it's the same size as the base of every model.
Yeah,
It don't
Just
matter.
little 32 millimeter.
It's not luck, guys. Luck. I only say that because I'm bitter about it. But anyway,
Oh man.
let's get back to motivation because I'm
Yeah.
getting motivated to be angry at War Machine right now.
Hey, if this is what's gonna get you to start playing more, then there you go. Motivation. So that's two. That's music, fear of failing. What you got?
I did organization and routine in one, but my next one would be it's the support. support from family and friends. Actually, that is a huge motivation for me. Like I respect a lot of the things that my peers say to me, my friends from when I was a kid to now, coworkers, obviously my family, my immediate, and also I'm really close to my cousins and all that stuff, so they help me, build me to who I am today.
Yeah.
Like I've been performing since I was like 7 years old, and
you mean you've been performing before I even started writing? Dang.
No, you wrote. Wait, how old were you? Yeah, I've been performing. Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been performing since I was 7 years old. I may have been younger, but I don't remember. I don't remember anything singing before that. But anyway,
performing for the.
Yeah, man, I did. I performed at Walmart. Doing a karaoke competition out in Hawaii, and I did. I believe I can fly. I did that song, and I was like, apparently I won. And then it was like a $75 grand prize. I didn't see the $75, but my mom said that she bought clothes. I don't remember those clothes, but it's whatever. I'm gonna have to take her word for it. But it was the '90s. It was the '90s. So anyway, so yeah, like when I write songs and such, like I always, I let my brother listen to it, and he gives me the coldest criticism. He's like, yeah, I wouldn't do this. And but it doesn't stop me from, releasing the song. So, he's like, I don't know. And then sometimes we get into it. I was like, what do you mean? And I was just like, come on, man. Come on. But that's just me trying to push my bias.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to be like, no, agree with my thinking, which is terrible. Very toxic, guys. And then,
very persuasive, huh?
Then you got, my mom, she helps me big time on a lot of things that I do as far as music goes as well. Because, she also performed when she was back home in Hawaii. And and she would always say like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And a lot of times I don't agree with it because it's not comfortable. Like she's been telling me the same things, I don't know, for like my entire life.
Yeah.
And so I try to, make it fit or I try to do everything to fit what she's been saying, but it doesn't work. But then when she says it to me again, it's like, I have already tried, but she wants me to do it again. I was like, all right. So sometimes I'll do it, but she won't see it. So I'm just like, I feel like just when she sees it, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But, also my peers too, my friends who like yourself, like my band members and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They'll be like, yeah, maybe you could change this up like this. And I'm like, okay. And then how about this? And then they're like, okay. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like
they're able to give you that constructive criticism.
Yeah. And they build on
improve,
it.
To get better.
Like I don't have a lot of friends that do this, but there are some people that will just tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Without how to do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you can't just say, oh, you can't do that. And then there's no because, or there's no explanation afterwards. It doesn't really help me.
There's always some kind of reasoning behind it,
And also like my friends that follow me because, I try to hang out with as many of my friends as I can. And, I feel bad that I don't hang out with everybody as much as I do with some certain people, like my band members.
Yeah.
I hang out with them a lot more
especially what's going on right now,
Yeah.
So it's kind of very limited, actually. So.
And so that, that helps, it just helps me to just kind of keep everybody in my loop, in my circle. You know what I mean? I like, I have small circles, I have big circles. You know what I mean? Like it all depends on what I'm doing that day or who wants to hang out.
Yeah.
But I have a good support system. So
no, that's
everybody. That's all you guys listening. That's you guys watching.
You guys are the support.
Okay.
So that's funny how you mentioned that because that's actually my next one: family, friends, and supportive peers. So
see, we got the same kind of motivation.
And you put it on number 3. I bet you what you put on number 3 also.
Oh no, I put it on 4. How I'm saying it though, I'm doing it in not in order. So technically it is 3.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's no numbers involved as long as it's there. But yeah, friends, family, supportive peers, of course. You know, family is always gonna be there.
Yes.
It's funny whether you like it or not. What I mean
that too, yeah.
Yeah, what I mean by that is that when you go into a place where you feel like you're gonna get embarrassed like a lot, and then here comes your family who's known you since you're like you're 2 years old,
Since
or
you used
like
to take
5,
showers in the
whatever.
sink. You know
Your
what I'm saying?
embarrassing moments and stuff. They're gonna like, hey, don't forget to pick up your pets or something like that. Something
Right.
super embarrassing like that. But no, they actually are there, and that's the thing. They're supportive. They show up. You know, in the end, they come and be like, they give you that pat in the back, like, hey, you did a good job. You know,
They definitely show up. Yep.
yeah. Friends, same thing. They're even though they're not blood related to you, they're like your brothers or like your sisters. You know, they give you that extra push sometimes, in a way that your family cannot do. You know, like, for example, your family can always bring up something in the past to make a point of something that's going on in the present. Like, remember that one girl that you dated?
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that one time that you didn't do
They bring
this?
that up, all the dirty laundry.
Man. You always bring that up. Man, you always do. Like, well, the reason is because I've been through it, you know. Kind of similar to the friends, you know. Remember that one time you drank and I
have a couple of those stories of you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put it on here, though.
So don't do
Or maybe
that.
I will next time on Dragon Ball Z. No,
Wow.
Okay.
Kakarot. All right. So I was like, yeah, don't be drinking. Yeah, don't be dumb. You know, they
but
come
the
at
friends,
you at a different angle. You know.
Yeah, friends do that too, but they in front of others like that you both don't know.
Yeah.
It's normally to hype you up. So they only bring up the past of stuff that you did that was awesome.
Yeah.
So like, oh man, you remember that time you lifted 4 plates at the gym?
Oh man.
Dang, you know what I mean? You did it once, but they're saying it, man. You remember all those reps? You know what I'm saying?
All those 17 reps that
all
you
those
did.
17 reps.
Even though that's such an odd
Yeah,
number.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? You kept seeing that one song
Such a
that
prime
wasn't
number.
made yet. Man down. I don't know.
No. You had to bring it back, huh?
You know?
All right. Okay. And then the supportive peers, just like everybody watching, you know, everybody listening. That's that keeps us motivated. And I say us because I know that, well, he gave a shout out. My turn, you know.
Me too.
I gotta do it too.
Supposed to be me too. Nah.
So, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump on to the next one, and it kind of, I don't know if you would consider this as a motivation on its own, but it's challenges. So it's kind of close to the fear of failing, but to me, when I take on another challenge, that motivates me to do even better. So I guess it runs into fear of failing. I don't know. What do you think?
That's a good question. Challenging yourself is you basically you're giving yourself objectives to clear.
Right. So it's kind of like, okay, so my fiance Paulina, she is a phlebotomist. I call her the vampire. So vampire, how many did you slay today? You know, something dumb like that. But we always have these talks, and she always tells me, guess what? Well, actually, it was just one day. Guess what? Like what? I did not re-stick anybody. You know, high five.
Right.
You know, all that good stuff. That to her, I can tell it was a challenge. I think it's a challenge for them every day, actually, because who wants to be poked,
Right.
you know, to get blood like twice or 3 times, you know?
Oh, dude, I was like a couple months ago. It was like a 6. I got
6 what?
total like to try to draw blood. I got
See, it's because you're not going to Paulina. That's
I
why.
got poked like 6 times. She wasn't working there yet. This is months ago. Okay. Anyway, she was training. Actually, I remember.
Well, she trained on me. She got all of it.
She was all of it.
She got all of it.
No, I remember I was at the doctor's, and the lady She's like, oh, I don't think you have any blood here for the next one. And she's like, soup.
You got no
soup,
blood over there, huh?
Soup, nothing. And then over here, soup, soup. She's like, I'm sorry, I can't draw any blood. I was like, I'll come back later. Didn't go back later. Anyway, I ended up going to Quest. And then this one guy was like, oh man, you're dry. You ain't have any blood. I was like, I'm dry of blood. What? How am I standing here in front of me?
How am I breathing?
Or sitting, I was like, I'm not here exactly. What do you mean? And he's like, yeah, man, it's just, I think it's just so thick. And I was like, I could cut myself right now and there would be a lot of blood and it'd come out pretty runny. So throw that out there. But we're not going to do that. But yeah, that was so the lady at my doctor's, she did it like maybe 5 times or 5 times. Mm-hmm. 3 on this side, 2 on this side. And then that guy did it 3 on this side, 3 on this side.
And they weren't able to get it?
Yeah. No. And then I ended up going again a month later. And this one, she's in training. She was in training and she did it. She did the first one. She didn't get anything. Second one, done. And I was like, what? It took you to do? Yeah, it's like one. I'm still in training. Da, 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 da. I'm like,
no, that's when he said, but it took you 2 times though.
I was like,
that's the point.
You have done what others could not. So you the bomb.
Right there. I wonder if she had that fear of failing though,
She probably did it. Her. She's like, oh, it's normal day. Normal day in the office.
Normal day.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, this doesn't work.
1 or 2.
This works.
I'll be better.
And she took tons. I was just like, well, look at that. Look at that. However, before I went there, I drank about a gallon of water. But that's beside the point.
That actually helps though. That actually does help.
It?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to drink water where that one guy is like, you're all dried up, bro.
But it's funny that they didn't mention it. Like water when they tell you that you're dried up.
No, he did tell me. He gave me like 3 cups of water from the fountain.
That didn't work.
No, I was just like, how is this supposed to work? I was like, I drank this water like maybe an hour before I got there. But yeah,
nope, you need it. Yep, you gotta drink that water, or just go to the Quest where Paulina works at, and she'll just get it right there.
That's for sure.
But yeah, challenges.
She's all over here though, isn't she? She's on the side of town, right?
No, she's actually on the east side of Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going over there. There's literally one I could walk to the one I'm at.
See, and then when you walk, you get all dehydrated and you're going to need more water.
I could walk. I'm not going to. But sorry. Challenges.
Okay, gotcha. Well, yeah, that just brings it back to challenges. So that's one way to keep motivated. And then actually it does a good job with me, Well, for my example, I use my fiance as she was a good example. My example for challenges would be like, okay, let's go back to War Machine. Let's say, okay, in our group, there's this one dude, Jay. He's like super good at this game, I think everybody in our group at one point are like, hey, we gotta beat Jay.
Yes, he is the final boss.
He's like
apparently I'm the captain. I'm the captain of the team, but he the final boss.
I mean, he is.
Oh, I played his new army.
The Menoth, yeah.
Yeah,
how did it go?
I lost. But it was a great game.
Points.
It was a great game because we were like in each other's faces and we were like, just left and right punches and all that good stuff. But
well, I mean, both of those
factions. That was probably one of my favorite games I've had with Jay. Yeah. Because guys, getting shot from like the other side of the map doesn't help you enjoy a game. I'm just throwing that out there. But that game was probably my favorite game ever because we were like,
what did he shoot you with though?
I don't remember.
Was it one of the bigger ones, the bigger models, or
it was whatever could shoot me while I'm in the forests. But it doesn't matter because no one's gonna know unless you guys play War Machine.
Everything he touches, he's always firing away. Have you noticed his first faction, Legion? It's just like fireballs left and right.
It's great. And then his army's awesome. I'm just gonna throw that out. Yeah. I'm a dragon. In my Chinese zodiac, I'm a dragon, so I definitely like that group, that faction. So
yeah, I'm not gonna even go to the many of factions that I went through. But yeah, that's challenges. Yeah. Again, with Jay, keeps me motivated to try to
beat him.
defeat.
Well, wait.
to
We'll get to you, bro. We'll get to you, man.
one day. But yeah, and
I
then,
guess that wrap things up, bro.
so you got more, or I got one more.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I mean, again, this one ties into the other one's goals. I think you can
Goals.
like the end result. So it kind of ties into the previous one I just mentioned, which is challenges.
And
So like
the fear of failure too, right?
yeah, so this one is like the rewards, you know.
Oh, okay.
So in
The residual.
yeah, like
Oh, that would be. Oh, yeah, that's right. I also had another one too. It would be the same. It'd be the same thing, but it'd be more monetary residual.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what would be your case though?
So, like, when you do a good job and stuff like that, and
Get that pat in the back.
yeah, you get that pat in the back, or how to say, your wallet becomes a little thicker with two C's. It definitely,
Thick.
it helps.
All right.
Like, before you get into any kind of work, like, it's always good to hear that, like, oh, you know what? Can you do this for me for $200 for the first hour? Be like, all right, that
Better
sounds
than
awesome. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Like it motivates you to be like, okay, I'm going to give you the best I can give you for that hour for whatever you're paying. Like obviously the more money, the more that you're going to look into what you're going to be doing. Like, I don't know, let's say like for like $400, you can get me to do a ton of songs for you with like a regular sound system. And if you add more, then I don't know, maybe I'll get another singer and maybe I'll get 2 speakers and maybe I'll get, and if it's more, obviously
Like all those
it
add-ons.
goes up and the
those
motivation to
add-ons.
do better for you is also there. I mean, although I would say that monetary rewards are more of a crutch for you to be motivated. I want to say like it's a true motivational thing, but it definitely helps and it gets people to work hard. A lot of people trying to lowball other
Right. And you said it right there.
doesn't work.
It just makes people work hard.
Exactly.
It just motivates them. So like the rewards, like we were just talking about this earlier. Video games,
Yeah.
like we get that satisfaction of going through all the levels, playing the game, watch the character that you play level up.
Oh yeah, watching your
grow,
character level up. Yeah.
and grow and stuff. And then the end result, what keeps you motivated to play the game is the end result of that actual game. The boss fight with Jay or something like that. So that boss fight at the end of the game, and then after that you'll be like, oh man, that was pretty fun. On to the next challenge.
Right.
So those are some things that keeps me motivated. Obviously we have similarities in that too. So
Right.
so it looks
pretty
good.
school kept you motivated to what you're doing today. As your
Yeah.
profession. Like I remember because I used to help him with his tests.
Oh
Like
my gosh.
after I'm done with my class, I meet him in his class and he's like, yo, read this off.
I'm over here
and he's
sweating.
like, yo, I got an A. I got an A. I got an A. Every single time. I was like, what the heck?
It's because it helped
Me,
me
I'm
study.
pulling out like B's and stuff. And C's. Well, no, just B's.
That's because you probably didn't memorize the question.
I did not memorize the questions. No.
I think I did.
He memorized all the questions. I mean,
Some
he did get a
classes-
couple of things wrong when I was testing him, but I mean, he ended up with an A anyway. Am I right? Huh?
Yeah.
That's the boy.
I'm blushing, man.
See, friends hype. Family says
That's
everything.
true. That's true. The hype man. The hype man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So the quizzes. Oh man, I remember those days. Sitting in the K building.
The K building, yeah. Third
Really?
floor or second floor, something like that.
Give them a packet of papers. Like here.
Man, the
Quiz
computer
me.
lab was in there too. That's why I was always there. Computer lab.
I was always wondering why it was there.
Why?
So it wasn't really for me, or didn't really wanted to see how it gets.
Well,
my
no,
attention,
because
you
we
know?
were done
Okay.
with our class. We were done with our class, and then we ended up there. No.
So it just ended up right there. All right.
Well, I had a class in the K building. I forgot what class I did. I had though. I did have one. I did have history,
Yeah.
but
The K building was like, when we went there, was the newest building actually.
yeah, it was.
I remember, yeah.
There was a wasn't there a building after? Oh no, that was
I think
after the K building.
no. I think that was.
This
it
is
right there.
CSN, guys. It's College of
CSN.
Southern Nevada that we're talking about.
formerly known as Community College of
CCSN.
Southern Nevada.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna just drop the C because that's where it's supposed to be. A.
It still sounds weird saying CSN to me. I don't know.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, for me it does. I'm so used to saying CCSN. CCSN.
True, but when I was still there, everybody left me. He left. He went. Where'd you go? You went to UNLV?
No, I didn't actually. I went to Pima Medical Institute.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
And then Alejandro went to UNLV.
Yeah, he took the higher road. Jeez.
And then a couple of other folks just had different schedules. Yeah, no, but in the beginning, freshman year of college was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was lit.
It's because I was around.
But I guess that wraps us up with the motivation and stuff. You know, I want to say thanks again for listening. Thank you to White Wong Media. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe. Drop a comment on YouTube. All the links are down below.
Hey.
All right, thanks, guys.
See you next time.
3, 2.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
All together.
It's supposed to be. Oh.
All together.